26 years after my first trip in South Africa, I now face my seventh and last trip with my bicycle from Khartoum in Sudan to Alexandria in Egypt. Because of the corona pandemic, I had to postpone this trip already for 2 years. But I hope 2023 I can fulfill my dream to cycle the whole continent. When I started my tour from Khartoum, the landscape in the first week was very desolate and very dry. Dust, bad roads and a lot of headwind makes it very difficult to cycle my distance every day. The beginning of my trip is the driest and very sparely populated part in the whole distance to Alexandria. I start in the morning every day before sunrise. In the night I sleep mostly in my tent because there is no accommodation anywhere. But I feel very safe and cozy when I sleep in my little tent. I find only some rest stations, but there I can hardly get bottled water. Mostly the water is available in clay jars, but I always get tea. Very sweet tea is very common in Sudan. Sometimes they invite me to eat something, like here flat bread and goulash. It tastes very delicious, but everybody eats with his hand from the same plate. For me, it was strange because I'm not used to do this. Sand. Everywhere is sand. I have sand in my shoes, in my saddlebags, in my tent, on the bicycle chain, everywhere. Because I'm traveling alone and it's very lonely, I always try to get in contact to local people.
Ja, hier kann man gut essen, glaube ich, und sich mit allem Möglichen versorgen. Ah, great. Looks good.
Looks good.
Thank you.
Your name?
Your name? Okay. ها؟ صور.
ايوه.
Yeah, okay.
القمر البيقاقي ذكرني معشوقي القمر البيقاقي ذكرني معشوقي الاخضر الرويان شايل له جوز رمان حلاك في ريع البان في بحري ومدرمان القمر البيقاقي ذكرني معشوقي يا القمر البيقاقي ذكرني معشوقي خدو ناعم سادة لا شمال بصادة النار وقادة بريد وبتمادى القمر البيقاقي ذكرني معشوقي يا القمر البيقاقي ذكرني معشوقي في قدام نضاف الساق حرير شفاف والتراب عليه بخاف ده الكامل انا اوصاف
From far away, I suddenly see watermelons. I can't really believe it. Is it true or just a dream? But it's true. I buy one, but could just eat a part of it. It's too hot for to take it in my saddlebags. I take one more slice and must leave the rest. What a pity.
Selfie.
When I not sleep in my tent, they invite me to sleep in a bed like this one. I lie next to some local lorry driver who also use it. If possible, I look for a proper campsite for my tent.
Can I lay here? Hello? Yeah? No? Yeah? I will? Okay. Thank you very much. And chai? Chai is good?
Chai fine.
Yeah.
Chai was
Chai.
good.
Chai في حاجة. Okay. Oh yeah, where do you live here? There is nothing. There is no house, nothing. Where's your family? Ah.
Now I find for my midday rest easier a place in the shadow, like here in a mosque. When I find buildings, there are always shadow, and so I find nice shadow under a roof around this mosque. So I lay out my sleeping pad, blow up my pillow, and lay on it for a rest. I can even find fresh water here, so I can wash my hairs, my skin, and refresh myself. Suddenly some pupils came to me, so probably school was over. I guess they welcome a stranger like me to show what they have learned in school.
My school.
Do you learn English too?
Yes.
Yes? Oh, that's good. Everybody of you. Yeah, very nice.
The school.
A bike, look, that's a bike.
Bicycle.
Yeah. A bike and a car.
The school 5. School 5.
5.
The route Yes. Yes.
Okay. Parachute, look. Yeah.
Rocket.
Yeah, that's a rocket.
Van.
That's a van, yes.
Helicopter.
That's a helicopter, yeah. Okay.
School. I am school.
Now,
School there?
yeah, I finished school.
No?
You go school.
Then I finished school and my funny break is over. Now we make a big jump in time. We leave Sudan, drive to the most parts of Egypt, like Abu Simbel, Aswan, Luxor, and the world famous pyramid. And now I'm already very close to the end of my trip in Alexandria. In Egypt, I had many problems with police. They don't want me to cycle alone in the country. They tell me it's too dangerous.
Please let me go. Please let me go.
نو هتعود الفندق تاني. هتعود الفندق تاني كده. نو بليز. اتفضل. حط لي حاجه في الشنطه يا هادي. خلاص انا هحط الحاجه في الشنطه وفي البتاع الشنطه اهو واخد عود الفندق تاني.
Always, when the police see me on the road, I must put all my luggage in her car and they drive me and my bicycle to the hotel. Therefore, I always try to hide from the police. Some days I had success, some days not. And some days they just accompany me with they drive very slowly behind me.
بيحط الحاجه في شنطه العربيه عندي انا.
I leave Gizeh and start my last days in Egypt to reach Alexandria. But when I left, I see again all the pollution here in the countryside. I am really shocked about what I see. Even there is a river, I can hardly see the water. Garbage covers the water for many kilometers. But what can we do to explain the people not to throw anything away and keep our environment clean? But I have to go on. From the pyramid to Alexandria, I get not stopped by the police anymore. I'm surprised but happy because I can get in contact to the local people much more and easily. Even on the last kilometers to Alexandria, it is a hard work for cycling. The suburb from Alexandria seems to be a big construction area. I always looking for the right way and be very slowly because of the terrible roads. But I am in a good mood anyway because I know my destination is very close. Even I have to return because the road is close under construction. Hopefully, I don't need a new bike like this and no bicycle repair anymore. Suddenly, I am on a 6-lane highway. For a moment, I am not sure if I can cycle on a highway. Maybe it's not allowed and I must leave. But my doubt vanished suddenly.
Ja, es gibt auch noch langsamere wie mich.
First time to see a sign with distance to Alexandria. That is even an extra push for me. And then I finished my trip. I'm very happy. After 13,000 kilometers through Africa, I reached my destination. My journey gets here to an end.